someone injured? Why is there a Razor scooter here? Who among us has a full-time scholarship from Fordham University that they were able to afford this? That's why all the athletes have Razor scooters, because they save literally hundreds of thousands of dollars and they just buy like every color that Razor sells. My grandparents' Wi-Fi password. No, but how's everybody doing tonight? All right, pretty good New York night comedy, solo, whatever. We got a long night of comedy ahead of you. I hope you're all strapped in, ready to go, all ready to laugh, all ready to warmed up. I got a quick story for you, quick quip, if you will. So I was at my psychiatrist's office the other day, and I was talking to my shrink, right? And I'm there, I'm sitting down talking to my shrink, and you know, it's awkward. I can hear the clock tick, whatever. And I'm sitting there on the leather couch, whatever. And you know, she's got tissues out. I'm not gonna cry. Doesn't matter. I gotta do this. It's like community service, whatever. And, so my psychiatrist, she's looking at me. She's got. I'm looking at a law degree on the wall, whatever. And she says to me, she leans in, she goes, "Hey pal, hey buddy," this is my shrink. And she says, "Hey pal, hey, how about you stop letting yourself separate yourself from your friends and family, so that maybe one day you can be comfortable with accepting love from people instead of pushing them away because you're afraid of how it will make you feel." What's up, guys? Shout out to our intern over there in the corner. 3 more months and she'll be doing comedy. She's doing like spreadsheets right now. So I was in class the other day and we all had the book out and we're ready to go. And I say to the kid next to me, "Hey, this book looks like it's." I'm not excited for the book. And teacher's not there yet, so we're having a little bit of fun. And he says to me, "Hey, how about you don't judge a book by its cover?" All right. Yeah. Anyway, but I say to the guy, nature doesn't tell us to judge books by its cover because nature teaches us to judge bananas by the peel. You guys know what I'm talking about? Because, nature packs the peel for you. And it's interesting because people who write their own books, they don't get to decide on the cover. So I think that's why we're taught. Because it makes sense. I mean, I don't know. That's why they get mad about the cover and everything like that, because they don't know. And if we were to judge a book by its cover, so I was in Disney World in December, and round of applause, how many people were in Disney World in December? And, I went with my family, had a great time in the Disney difference, and me and my brother went on the Finding Dory ride, which is in Epcot, and we had a pretty good time. And at the exit of the Finding Dory ride is an aquarium. and which was really cool, but also at its core pretty lame, because then they were like, I don't know what they thought they were doing. They were just like, hey, if you liked those fish, well, they're based on these fish. And we were like, yeah, we understand, like cartoons. And, but anyway, so we're there, me and my brother, we're in the cut, we're cooking, we're in the big thing, and we're looking at all the fish, we're having a great time. Fish are, we don't know what kind of time the fish are having, no comment. And Disney has attendants bopping around, asking us if we have any questions about the wildlife, like wildlife experts, I guess, and one comes up, and he's like, hey, you guys have any questions? And my brother's like, yeah, is that, points at a stingray, he's like, is that the same kind of stingray that killed Steve Irwin? And you think that's like an immature question, but my brother's older than me, he's 24. And, he has a job that like they have to use Excel at the job. So kind of a wild question from him, but I don't know, we were at Disney for 7 days. I was the youngest member of my family, it was weird. And our brains were fried, so he asked, and he's like, is that the same kind of stingray that killed Steve Irwin? And she was like, what do you mean? And like, we know that she knows, and she knows that she knows that we know that she knows. It's like, that the Steve Irwin death is like the wildlife entertainment community equivalent of 9/11, because everybody knows where they were when they heard Steve Irwin die. I was on a wall court in Middletown, putting in work, right near Allendale, and got to call back to the first joke of the night. Yeah, so anyway, so like we know that she knows, and we're like, we need to see this through. We're a little bit weirded out, obviously, didn't want to talk to her in the first place, but like, we gotta see this through now. So we're like, is that the same kind of stingray that killed Steve Irwin? And she cuts us off, and she's like, oh, do you mean the same kind of stingray involved in the Steve Irwin incident? And we're like, is this a legal thing? What do you, and then she like pushes on, she's like, oh, you mean like when Steve Irwin wrongfully descended upon a stingray and then prematurely dismembered the appendage? And we're like, what? What are you talking about? Why do you take the stingray side of this? She's taking her job far too seriously at this point, and because like she needs to figure out like what she's doing, because she's at the Finding Dory ride. She's not even at the Finding Nemo ride. She's at the ride that was it's not even a sequel to the Finding Nemo ride. She's at the ride based on the sequel to Finding Nemo in Epcot. I mean, the ride had no drops. It wasn't that sick. And, she's out here taking her job so seriously. We boil it down, so there's a few different things that could have went on here. First one is that, she really takes the fish are friends, not food thing to heart. She really pals around, those are her friends in there. Two, this is the least likely one, is that she gets that question a lot, she's fed up with it, she lives in Orlando, it's hot there. Third, and I think this is probably most likely one, is that she's in an abusive relationship with a stingray, and the stingray says shit to her all the time, like, you walked into my hand, I didn't hit you, and she just believes it, and I think that's, I think she has a lot of stuff going on. It was bizarre. It was like we walked up to her like, hey, what is this the same? Is it the same kind of Ford that JFK was shot in? She'd be like, what are you talking about? You mean when JFK drove into that bullet? What? All right, thank you guys.